Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to be considered for a free reading for the month of February, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know that you have subscribed, and I will alert winners by the end of the month. Now, let's jump into your individual love readings and see what's in store for February 15th through the end of the month. Hi, Sag. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. February 15th through the end of the month in love. Sag, please subscribe if you haven't already. I am truly grateful for your support on my channel. Let's see what's in store for love. Sag and love. Ooh, Sag, what I'm already picking up for you guys is that friends will be instrumental in terms of love this month. If it's new love that you are trying to call in, you'll meet somebody through a friend. Someone will set you up, or it'll be when you're out having a good time with friends. Just that joy that's radiating off of you, that positive, beautiful energy that you're tapped into. It'll make you more attractive. It'll pull somebody into you. It'll call somebody beautiful. And I think for many of you, a friend may already have somebody in mind. Run with it, even if it's not your thing, okay? For those of you in committed relationships, I'm just feeling that you need to spend a little time away from a partner, like a night. Just go out with your boys, go out with your girls, go have a night out, go have fun, okay? And then come home to your partner and really appreciate the fact that you guys can trust one another, that you can have your own lives, come back together, be a more solid unit because of that, okay? But friends are instrumental this month for Sag. But let's see what else. Sag in love. Yep. It's good. Love is good. You have physical chemistry at some point, but it's also intellectual, Sag, and you really like that. You love the fact that you have these beautiful, deep, intelligent conversations with people. You're having these conversations with friends too, by the way. This isn't just new love or current love. These are people around you in general, but the chemistry with new love, the chemistry with a current partner, it's on point. You have better chemistry now than you have in the past, whether you're single or coupled, okay? Sitting at the center of your reading is children. So if you're in a relationship with somebody already, there are conversations around children. This may be children that are already in the picture. I'm seeing for some of you, if you or your partner had children with another partner prior to you guys meeting, you may be considering either meeting their children, you're considering introducing a partner to your children. It's really beautiful energy here. For those of you who would like children of your own and you don't currently have children, there are conversations that are coming up that are very serious. This chemistry, it's on point. I mean, this is what you're trying to manifest. For Sag, if you go back to your February 1st full month readings, it's all about manifesting. You are manifesting at a very high level. If it's children that you want, starting a family, you're getting that, okay? So if you're on the fence and you're not sure, be very careful about what energy you're putting out there. But I'm telling you, whatever this is that you want, it's worth waiting for. This family was worth waiting for. This person that you will eventually have a family with, this person has been worth the wait, but I see them showing up now. Are you ready for this love to come all the way in? If you're single, are you ready for this high-level love, this love that will show up with commitment and loyalty and longevity? I see that really intensely for Sagittarius now. I will say this. I had some messages come through from you guys regarding new love showing up for Sag. I can't remember if it was either this month or the end of January. Why are you resisting? I'm telling you that this new love is showing up. It's beautiful energy. This may not be the experience you've had in the past. I think for many of you, you've been put through the ringer, right? This chemistry is being clarified by free yourself. You have chemistry with a new partner because you had to get out of a relationship with an old partner. It may have been difficult as hell. I understand that you guys have had very difficult interactions with people. If you're single, you've been single for a long time. If you are in a relationship with somebody for a long time, you realize you want children, they were never going to offer you that kind of commitment. You had to get out. You've had to go through this process of healing, of really digging deep to figure out what it is that you want. How can you manifest that in this lifetime? What do you have to change? I get it. But why are you resisting this new love? There is positive, beautiful energy showing up for you. Stay positive, Sag. There is a new experience showing up for you. Why? Because you've dealt with old karmas. It's not random. You're not just randomly lucky. It's because you've done actual work and you deserve this, okay? If you've gotten out of a relationship recently and you're still having a hard time, trust that somebody new is coming in. Look, they're worth going through that breakup for. They're worth waiting for. They're here for you now. The energy is here for you, Sag. Whether you're ready or not, it's here, okay? But you can and will manifest this high level love, especially in the month of February. You're so powerful. But again, we're getting another separation card. Look. For some of you, I think the reason you've resisted this message is maybe because you're still heartbroken, you're grieving, or even if the separation happened within the last year, you've had some space. It's like, can you put yourself out there again? To be vulnerable, to really love somebody, to allow somebody to love you. You are calling in a new experience. You have to have healthy affirmations out there if you want this new experience. You have to have a little more openness. Besides, you deserve this. Somebody that you left, they weren't resonating at the same level vibration that you are. You have put a lot of work into yourself, a lot of work into really redefining who you are. You've evolved. Sagittarius, collectively, you have been evolving for quite some time now. And because of that, you've had to separate, not just from people that you were romantically involved in, but even friendships. Geminis have been going through this quite a bit too, so you may have Gemini in your chart. It's difficult. It's a difficult process. We have people showing up now that are really beautiful, okay? Sitting at the center of your reading is children clarified by separation. For some of you, the conversations around children have to do with custody. You're going through a divorce, child support, okay? I do see a more peaceful resolution. Besides, I'm seeing new love for you. You might not be ready for it. It's okay if you're not ready for that in the month of February, but recognize that the energy is here for you if you do want to manifest that. I'm not going to tell you that you have to, because I know that process. I've been through that enough myself. I get it. You know, you don't want to jump from one person to the next. And we're getting this karmic issue, this karmic I believe for many of you, this is a situation, this karmic energy and lesson has showed up in more than one person, but it showed up again and you're separating from it. You are resolving karma. Again, this is why you deserve this new love. This is why it's showing up. It's because you have learned. You have learned. You're not repeating old patterns. You're not dating the same old people. When they show up, you recognize that energy. You see the red flags. You step out of it. Your focus on your children, protecting your children, making sure that they have healthy role models, making sure that things are peaceful with an X for the benefit of your children. You are just doing such a phenomenal job. The universe is trying to reward you, but that doesn't mean you have to rush it. The energy's here for you the second half of February, but if you know you need more time to heal, you need more time to heal the situation around your children, okay? That is a priority, and that's okay. That's why it's worth waiting for. It's worth taking your time. This energy is still here for you. When you're ready, it can and will come in. Recognize that you're very powerful, especially this month. It's not going to end. That energy isn't going to magically disappear at the end of February, okay? So don't rush anything, but do recognize that love is here for you. And for those of you going through separations, there really is a peaceful resolution here. Why? Because you are making it peaceful. You're doing a really great job infusing love into all situations, even ones that have been really difficult for you. Crowning your reading is a past life relationship. Two big messages coming through. First of all, some of you are separating from a soulmate. They were not meant to stay long term, but they were a very important person to you. That's why it's difficult, and that may be why you need a little bit more healing before you call the new love all the way in. I get it. I respect your process. I'm just letting you know that love is here when you're ready for it. That is a beautiful thing, Sag. Please hear that message and keep your heart open to that, okay? But for so many of you, the new love, where the chemistry comes in, okay? This one, that's been worth waiting for. This is a higher level soulmate. As long as this energy, this karmic energy, isn't showing up again, then you can trust that this person, this new person, is meant to stay in your life. For those of you that are already in committed relationships, you're not separating, okay? That's not something you or your partner want to do. I do see some karmic, there have been karmic issues that have come up for you these last few months. They've been difficult. I do see resolution here. This person's a soulmate. That's what soulmates do. They show up with karmas and lessons. They teach us, we teach them. Many soulmates will move on, but for those of you that are already married, you have children, you have these high-level commitments, you're not just going to rush into separation. I'll work on it. Even if you need some intervention from a healer, from a therapist, okay? Invest in that this month because I do see a healthy resolution. If you're in a committed relationship and you've been thinking about separating, look, it is heavy in your mind. For some of you, you haven't rushed into separation because you don't want to split up your family and you're very concerned about your children. I do see the need to move carefully with that, okay, and to be very conscious of your children, their mental and emotional health and well-being, of course, your priority. But I do see them being able to handle this. Do what's of the highest good for you and your family. I know you will always make that decision, but just make sure, Sag, that your highest good and your needs, that is all being met too. Don't sacrifice what is of your highest good to please everybody else. You're beautiful people. Sometimes you do that. And that's so beautiful. Your intentions are beautiful and loving and positive. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. If a separation is required for you to move on to this healthier love, allow yourself to do that. I do see your children being okay. I see somebody coming into the picture that will be so healthy for your kids and for your family, okay? Someone that you can genuinely trust. Bottom of the deck. For those of you who have the high-level commitments, again, marriage, children, you may separate without divorce. You need to retreat. You need time apart. You need to work through these karmic issues. Then you can come back together and things will be more solid. I'm telling you, for so many of you, the karmic issues are showing up because this is a soulmate who is meant to show up with these lessons. You learn them. You consciously work through them together. You can come back together and have a healthy resolve, okay? For those of you that you just have a partner who won't put the work in, I do see you separating. But look, I think the separation has already happened. For those of you where the separation is of the highest good, I think this has already happened. I think you went into February already separated, okay? There's resolution here. For some of you, you will get back together and these karmic issues have been dealt with and you have a healthy resolve and your family's back together. For many of you, for most of you, if you're considering separating from a partner, it's because the karmic issues, they've showed up, you've dealt with it, but your partner isn't healing, isn't vibrating at the level that you're vibrating at. And so you can't really resolve it with them. The only way to resolve it is to move on and entertain a new situation. You know if that's of the highest good for you. Now's the time because you have this beautiful new love that's trying to come in. But if you are still attached to somebody, you need to work through that. You need to go through that healing process and you need to make space. But there's a lot of positivity here, Sag, okay? There is new love for you here. For those of you that are going through a bit of a separation with the partner, but you want to get back together, as long as you guys are consciously working on this, and you may need the help of a healer of some sort, there's resolution. There's love here for you, Sag, okay? But also recognize that you are very powerfully manifesting in the month of February. So if you want healing to manifest, that is an alignment of your highest good, your partner's highest good, the second half of February, you're getting that, okay? If you want children, you're getting that. So just be very conscious of the energy you're putting out. Make sure you are only focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, because otherwise you'll start attracting that in, okay? Make sure the energy you're putting out to the universe, you're very conscious of. It's very high level, and you will have a very enjoyable, or at least a very healing and kinder, more peaceful second half of February. Okay, Sag. If you would like an individual reading, you would like to go into this with a little more depth, reach out to me. I am also available for shamanic and Reiki healing. My website, all my offerings on my website, urbansoulguru.com. I will be back for March 1st for your full month reading, your general spread, your March love reading as well. But I hope this gives you enough clarity to get through the remainder of the month. Stay positive. There is a lot of positivity here and there is love, okay? But I do feel for many of you, you're still in that healing process. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You're doing great, Sag, okay? Your children are okay. Everybody's strong, and you're moving forward into a better experience, a new relationship, a better love. Or if you're still coupled, you're entering into a better and healthier phase because you really are dealing with this, okay? And that's beautiful. Pat yourself on the back, reward yourself, because I think some of what's been coming up for Sag has been quite difficult. And I think that's the resistance I'm getting when I give you guys good news and these beautiful messages come through for Sag. It's because you're not used to getting that good news. But Sag, the thing is, this new experience is trying to show up and this energy is already here. When you're ready for it, let universe know so it can come all the way in. I love you guys. Thank you again for your support. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll be back March 1st. Love you guys. Sending lots of love, lots of light, and lots of gratitude. Ciao.